I do not enter cities. I steal into them. So it was on a rainy autumn day when everyone in this story was still alive. The streets of Aqua Colonia were pooled with water running off roofs and sidewalks, punctuated with manure and scat. Everywhere was mud. The city was brown and gray. I moved among horses, dainty-footed Tellus Oxidans mares, and their giant, clopping cousins the Empire had sent west from across Oceanus. Some were knowledgeable and made their way unbridled. Others were voiceless and so supposedly ignorant of any cosmos wider than their senses. These latter pulled carts and wagons, or were saddled and bearing humans, or philosophizing apes. A worshipful aurochs, the ring in his nose and affectation, bellowed plain songs, demanding attention to his vision of the goddess of cattle. No one paid him any attention. No one paid me any attention either, until I wanted them to. All of us knowledgeable creatures, horse or ape, oryx or fox, were physically indistinguishable from our voiceless counterparts. The clockwork atop the funicular station was lit against the overcast sky and told any who glanced at it the time was mid-afternoon. I would miss much of the talk I intended to hear at the Sodalities Hall high up the hill, because I had been doing some preparation. I had read Octavia Delphina's newly published monograph at the subscription library staffed by theorizing tortoises in the forest west of the city. I knew what Octavia Delphina would say. I had my suspicions of how her auditors would receive her. The danger on that day was to my reputation, which was already in tatters. Blame was laid in Delphina's work. Blame she rested squarely on me. So why did I board the funicular and attend the detailing of my disastrous expedition, then less than a year gone? A more complicated question to answer than it might seem. The line leading to the station split at a gilded stanchion. Humans and those knowledgeable creatures small enough to fit in cars built for humans and capable of carrying and manipulating money broke left. I broke right. Larger, knowledgeable creatures, horses and mules mostly, slogged up the hill on their own alongside the voiceless, who weren't afforded the convenience of public transportation. The agent on the right side was an astute baboon who held a stylus over one of the account books of the tally house, the treasury of Aqua Colonia. The books were used to track transactions among knowledgeable creatures who could not carry purses owing to their physiologies, such tracking being a practice common throughout the Empire. Immediately in front of me in line was a calculating parrot, an interesting, knowledgeable creature indeed, as voiceless parrots couldn't be technically said to be voiceless. They could speak, if only in imitation of others. There were few voiceless parrots this far north, other than those kept as pets by wealthy imperial grandees.